Hmm. So let's play the Blackleaf Cliffs here, go into the timeline color for permanent stay, attack for 2 and pass. Okay. Are we back? Oh no! The stream got offline for whatever reason. Ah, this sucks. Internet, why? Why are you so sucky today? Okay, what can we do? We can attack with the timeline color, see what they do. Can snooze the ads for another 15 minutes, so I think I'll do that. So what will we do? Kind of want to get rid of this Smoldering Axe, so I think we just burst lightning. Boink. Pass for now, keep up the Fram for the bio next turn. So yeah, sorry everybody, stream was unfortunately down. This sucks. Not sure why my internet sucks so much. Also had an outage yesterday, but there's a concession. Love to see that. We take the win, thank you very much. Pre-orders should be still off. If they don't go off, definitely let me know, guys. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, we're back online. Had a little bit of a hiccup with the internet. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are back. Hiya. Okay, incoming ad break should not be the case. We still got 55 minutes without the ad breaks. Resetting my stream. I'd love to see it. Thank you so much, Twitch. Okay, but nonetheless, we got one win against Mono Red Bio, so that's rather nice. So I think we'll have a look at our deck and then decide what we will do after that. So, welcome back to the deck review with Kuja, Genome Sorcerer. What did it do? What did it do well? What did it do not so well? Kuja is really nice, going white with tokens, burning the opponents. Love to see him transformed. But especially in Historic Brawl, it is sometimes not so easy to flip him. So that is always something to keep in mind. Other than that, I think a 3-5 record is still rather solid, especially against all of the broken commanders. If you play more games, you definitely will win more. We had some very bad matchups, so don't fret too much about it. We also had to rebuild the deck a little bit more to the power level of Historic Brawl, so I've cut one of our not so impactful wizards. So the explosiveness of Kuja definitely gets hampered a lot by that. But I personally think he's still such an awesome card to just close out the game. So you don't really need to play him too often to get value from him. Otherwise, I personally have included all of our sweepers that we have access to, which is the 0-point Ballad, which is the Mutinous Massacre, which is also the Massacre Worm as a creature. Otherwise, I would definitely recommend you all playing some better sweepers, like for example, Destroy All and Everything, not collected. Play cards like Damnation. Play cards like maybe Ritual Suit for the early game creature decks. Deadly Cover Up, also really good with exiling the opponent's graveyard. Also searching their deck for some of their cards, have a little bit of information what the opponent wants to play. Otherwise, I think cards like Baron is now also really good if you play some creatures. As you can see, we still play a rather solid split between creatures and non-creature spells. And I think especially in Historic Brawl, you want to cover as many angles as possible, so having a solid aggressive curve with Kuja as a closeout, or a rather solid control-y curve with Kuja as a payoff, is definitely nice and fun to play. So definitely big shoutouts to cards like the Gev Scaled Squatch, which pumps also our sorcerer tokens. Otherwise, Abyssal Harvester and Shui Feet, one of my mainstays in our zero budget series, because just removing the opponent's creatures or getting some of your creatures back to have more board presence is so important and impactful. Otherwise, big shoutouts also to Esperamo. I think this card is rather awesome. Can give you wizards a little bit of a push. Also rewards you for playing a lot of non-creature spells, which we definitely do. And big shoutouts to the wombo combo of Shocking Sharpshooter with Ojai Axonil. Making some tokens with Kuja, just pinging the opponent for 4 for every creature is so nice. I love to see it. So thank you, Kuja, for your service. We'll definitely brew around with you in the future. And let's wrap up this video and go into more games. See you then. So recording stopped. What else will we do today? Oh, yeah. Now the connection is back at it again. Really nice. Pre-rolls should be off. Definitely good. Have some clips, have some follows. Thank you so much for the follows, by the way, guys and girls. I appreciate it so much. Can definitely have a lot of fun with you all in the future. So here I have multi-chat enabled for me here. Have to be a little bit more careful with my things. Yeah, but this is a Twitch interface, so it should be okay. Is the YouTube stream still online? Yeah, it is. All of my YouTubers, I am back. Hope everything is fine. Okay. So the YouTube stream is down. Let's see if I can refresh it or if it is down forever. Let's go back to the studio. Dual streaming is so stressful. But I think it's still worth it. Yeah, we should be live once again on the YouTubes too. So it should be okay. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah. Unfortunately, the pre-roll ad timer reset with the internet connection going down for a sec. So I have to run another 3 minutes of pre-rolls. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'll definitely pause the stream for that, so you will not miss anything. So keep that in mind. Should be still going strong. Yeah, let's make a short little break. I cannot even play the pre-rolls right now. We recently read an ad break. Sorry for the delay, everybody. It kinda sucks. But we will be online in 2 minutes, so it should be good. And Twitch loves to force their ads, so that's also sucky. Yeah. 10 seconds left and we should be back online. So let's wait a little bit. Boink. So welcome back everybody. Sorry for the long ad break. The stream going down was really bad for me and my timing. You did not miss too much. I paused the stream for ads, so everything should be fine. So ads are over. Welcome back. So, what do we want to play? Still want to win some games though. Could play some Brawl and chill. As you can see, the metagame challenge going strong. But I'm not too sure that we can win some games with our deck without losing some in between. I think especially metagame challenges are something for unfair decks which love to play some combo, love to be on the play, love to control the opponents out of the game. I play a lot of... what's it called? Play a lot of mid-range shenanigans, so I think not the best place to be. So yeah, I think we just play some games with Kuja. Maybe do a little bit of a draft at the end. Could also do a draft right now. Kind of feel like drafting right now. So let's play another edition. So everybody, this time for another edition of Limited Madness. We'll be playing a little bit of Modern Horizons 3 today. As you can see, the Arena Direct going strong. A lot of Siege to be played. Also, the Brawl Metagame Challenge on right now. So if you want to burn some gems, maybe earn some packs here, is definitely the time and place. I will not do such things because I know how uneconomic that is. So I will be playing a little bit of Modern Horizons 3 once again. Yesterday we had a little bit of a mixed bag. Got one really not so nice draft. And a really strange deck which fortunately won us a lot of games. So let's splurge some more gems and have a little bit more fun in Limited. As you can see, Modern Horizons 3 rather well loved, so the queues are filling up, especially on a Saturday. So that's nice. So let's go for pack 1, pick 1, see what we can pick up here. Oh, we've got one of the best cards for Eldrazi's, Kozilek's Command. Not my favorite card because of the double colorless requisite, which needs you to draft a lot of landscapes. Otherwise we've got a lot of good dual lands. Flip cards, Witch Enchanter is good for the white, Boggart Trawler for the black. Deep Analysis is also rather good in a Eldrazi deck because you want to have all of the action in hand. Also got the Fanged Flames here, so some really good early removal too. I think we'll go for the power level here, pick the Kozilek's Command, improve our collection a little bit more. Otherwise I would definitely second pick the Witch Enchanter or the Boggart Trawler. Although I love me some good removal, so Fanged Flames also definitely worth it. It being a sorcery is a little bit of a downside, but yeah, dealing 4 damage for 2 is just strong. So let's go for the command, maybe go into Eldrazi's. Don't really have to marry our first pick though, so keep that in mind. Not too much a fan of the blue-green Eldrazi deck, so I'm not sure about the Wayscape Battle Match. But still really good if you can kick it for all of its colors. Otherwise, definitely recommend picking up a lot of the landscapes early to enable your Eldrazi spells. But what does this pack say to me? Like me, the Basking Brute Scale is really good if you go into black-green counters. Otherwise, still a really solid card to curve out in the Eldrazi deck. Like me, the Wayscape Battle Mage with its versatility, that's for sure. Bouncing bigger Eldrazi spells is something that you definitely want. Not a big fan of the Petrifying Meddler, because it's just a reach creature which taps down. If it would be a flyer, it would be way more awesome, but still rather good to tempo. So I think we'll go with the Wastecape Battle Mage, maybe cut off some of the Eldrazi's. In my opinion, the aggressive deck's way better than the ramp decks, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Love me the Dawn of Truths, being a dual land and also a flip spell for solid stats is good. Love me the Horrific Assault to stabilize against aggressive decks. Otherwise we've got the Breathe Your Last, Sheltering Landscape for the red Eldrazi deck. But it seems that we get pushed a little bit more into the blue-green shell. Not so sure if I shouldn't pick up the Horrific Assault over the Dawn of Truth, but I kind of want to send the signal that Eldrazi is not open. So I think I'll still take the Dawn of Truth. Okay, we've got the Dreamtide Whale. Hits for a lot of damage. If you can proliferate, it's rather well set, that's definitely for sure. Otherwise, I like me the Deceptive Landscape for our colorless spells. Utter Insignificance, also one of the better removal spells for the blue-based Eldrazi deck. So we've got the choice between the Dreamtide. Proliferate, unfortunately, more in the white colors, so this is more of a white-blue card. Otherwise, I would snap pick it. You could also decide to go a little bit into black to take the Grave Dig here. But I think I'll leave the signals open for the black-green deck and just pick the landscape here. Then we've got another landscape. Not too good for us. Electrosaur only good in the energy deck. Victimize can be really good with the cycling Eldrazi, so I think I might try to play that. Otherwise, a pick 5 Conduit Goblin is kinda crazy to see, so I'm not sure what the players to my right are playing. Yeah, so don't know what's that. We're definitely not hard pivot with the start that we have here. So I think we just go for the Victimize. Okay, we've got the Flooded Strand, which is nice. Got also the Cursed Wombat, which is really awesome in green-black. Puts additional counters. So we've got the choice between the fetch lands. I personally don't like the fetch lands too much. I think the landscapes, especially for the Eldrazi deck, way better. Otherwise, a really good card in the Glasswing Grace. I think I will still go for the Cursed Wombat here. We might have to pivot into black-green so far as I've seen. So let's stay open. See where it leads us. Kudo King among Bears can be kind of fun. Especially if you play tokens. Love me the Solar Transformer to ramp us and to fix us. So I'll definitely go with the Transformer here. Over the Kudo or the Scurrilous Sentry, which is really solid also in the counter stack. Then we've got the Hunger Tide Rises, creating some insects, making us some blockers. Also can search our deck if you really want to. Otherwise we've got the Corrupted Shapeshifter, which is a solid Eldrazi, can fly over the opponent or be just a very obnoxious blocker. Also got the Retrofitted Transmogrant, which is good for the counter stack. Do we want the Hunger Tide? Or the Shapeshifter? I think I'll go for the Shapeshifter here. Now we've got the Boggart Trawler coming back and the landscape. I think we are still set up for a rather solid Eldrazi opener, so I think I'll go for the landscape over the Trawler. Ooh, and another landscape. So all of the lands for our Eldrazi deck. I think Tempest Harvester is okay. Aether Spike is also quite solid. Especially for some early counters. Unfortunately, green-black has some graveyard shenanigans. So I think I go for the Harvester here. Yeah, all of those cards are quite good. Maybe I pick the Solstice Salad over the X. Dog Umbra for white. So, pack 2, what do we have here? We've got the Bridgeworks Battle, which is really good in Eldrazi because you have so many big spells. Got the Unfathomable Truce, which ramps you a little bit and draws you a lot of cards, which I like me a lot, especially as an instant. Also got the Wormcoil Lava, which is a really, really good defensive card. Also have Lifelink and Death Touch, which are so good keywords. I think Party Flash a little bit better in aggressive decks, in which you can play the cards right away. Did not see too much red, so I'm more inclined to pick up the black and green cards. I personally like the Worm Coil a little bit more than the Bridge Works battle. But having a card that comes also as a land into play might still be worth it. Also, Worm Coil costing 5 is a little bit tough. Also, Malevolent Rumble really good for the Eldrazi deck. Let's go with the battle here. Might get punished, but we need some removal too. Okay, what do we have here? Another fetch land in the Windswept Heaths. Awesome hard removal in Breath Your Last. Also another good removal spell in Horrific Assault. Another Drown of Truth. Oh, so that is something. Can definitely play some Eldrazi's. Question is how good the deck will be. Because just playing rampant big spells is normally not the way to win in this format. Love me the counter stack being aggressive a little bit more. So that's something. So we have to decide if we want to go into counters or the Eldrazi Deist. I think I'll go with the Drown of Truth here. Also fixes us. Okay. We definitely have to go into black right now. Crab Abomination is bonkers. So hard pivot here. Maybe go black, green. Go into Eldrazi's afterwards. Just forcing an Eldrazi archetype is not the way that you want to play the game. Got the Crick 2, interesting. Got the Dream Drinker Vampire and the Nightshade Dryad, both are good. Like with Death Touch on the Nightshade Dryad. Dream Drinker a little bit better if you want to go aggressive with the Crab Abomination, for example. Like with Witness. So I've got the Ramp or got the Dream Drinker. I think Dream Drinker a little bit more important, especially if you want to force black. We just cut the blue here to not confuse me too much. Dryad giving us a colorless is still good. Let's go into counters. Now we've got the Bloodstained Mire here, got another Dream Drinker, the Wither and Bloom. Wither and Bloom is awesome removal, so I'll take that over the second Dream Drinker. Also got the Nesting Grounds, which definitely might table. Kappa Cannon here, nice. Love to see that. Okay, Creation of Eversin. Edged Sliff is good. Put some counters. Maybe remove another counter from another permanent. Otherwise, we got the Refurbished Familiar, which is also really good. And the Collective Resistance. Kinda like this Sliff. Collective Resistance is also really good, but they might table something. So let's play it like this. Okay, Wavebreaker is not for us. Eldrazi Ravager is good, but not in our deck. Love me the Breath You Last. So we'll take the Breath here. Black is wide open. So I think we'll definitely have to hard pivot. Not sure about our colorless spells. Another Edge Sliff is nice. And the Colossal Dread Mask. Go for the Sliff here. So what else do we have? Tranquil Landscape to fix us. If we want to splash some blue, should be good. Otherwise I think just picking the Party Flasher for the collection is also quite nice. Yeah, and the Oozewake came back, so as you can see counters is definitely open. And the Evolution Witness too. Would love me Landscape, but the Evolution Witness is really good if you get a Nesting Grounds, just put some counters on it, get some counters off it. Trickster's Egg is a solid pseudo removal. So I think it's a rather solid opener for the black-green deck. Oh, and the Dread Mask came back too, so that's nice. Not too sure about the waste Escape Battle Mage. And Eldrazi's. Ooh, Thalia. Bucket Trawler, Nightshade Dryad are our picks here. I think the Troll a little bit better than the Dryad, but the Dryad giving us colorless is so good, especially if we want to play our Eldrazi payoffs. So it's either Dryad or the Troller. I think I go for the Troller here. Dryad also fixing us. Let's go for the Dryad. I want some oomph in our top curve. Okay, get a little bit punished. There's another Dryad. Ooh, also Detective Phoenix. Not sure that we can splash this card. We could try to though. This is really greedy. Also could just play the Stomp. Fixes us into red. Otherwise the Nightshade Dryad is still solid. I will pick the power, we might play it. Not so sure about it though. Don't want to give the opponent too much of an edge, and as you can see, the counter stack is really open. So we got some really good choices here. Could take another Witness, because Witness at the Witness is infinite. Like me the Oozewag giving us Trample. I also like the early game with the Brute Scale and the Dream Drinker. So I think the pick will be between the Dream Drinker and the Brute Scale here. Kinda like racing though, so I think the Dream Drinker is still a little bit better. Especially good against the red-white aggressive deck. Now we've got the Fangs of Colonia. Nyx-Spawn Hydra is also nice. So also the Nesting Grounds. I think having one Nesting Grounds is really good. Fangs of Colonia is a really good spell to finish the game. Kinda like the Nesting Grounds though, having some shenanigans with the +1/+1 counters is so fun. So I think I'll take the Nesting Grounds for some late game action. Fangs is definitely the better card though. Now we've got the Unsealing for the Eldrazi deck. Lion Umbra can be a good protection spell. Umbra Armor is really good. Like me the Horrific Assault. Having more removal is nice. Also quite good with cards like Dream Drinker dealing damage and getting him some life back. So I think I'll take an Assault here. We already have a lot of creatures, so that's good. Also the White of the Reliquary right now. And the Evolution Witness. Ooh. So black is really open. Let's take the white here. Maybe reveal one of the witnesses. Otherwise I think the deck looks really good. Yeah, the Detective Phoenix was a little bit of an oof pick, but still okay. Okay, what else do we have? Buried Alive, more of a constructed card. Twisted Landscape is good. Arena of Glory is awesome. But I think we will not play the red. So maybe just pick the landscape here. Be happy with that for our Eldrazi's. Got another Breathe Your Last or another Edged Slith. I think the creature count is rather okay, and I like me more hard removal, so let's go for the Breath. A lot of good cards against the aggressive decks, you'll love to see that. Would love me another Evolution Witness. Just going to town with the Witness and the Nesting Grounds. Getting back all of the cards from grave is rather awesome. So I think this deck looks quite solid right now. Okay, Priest came back. Seething Landscape. I don't think we will be playing blue. Could pick up also the Flare of Cultivation for some constructed lists. I think having the ramp is good. Okay, nothing for us here. Take the creation maybe for a Brawl. Otherwise, if some of our Adapt creatures come back, I'm really happy. And if not, it's not too bad. I think we got a solid curve. Ooh, the Oozewag came back, so let's take that. Oozewag is so good. Ooh, and the Fangs. Oh, and the Fangs table too. That's so nice. Thank you very much. So I think the hard pivot into black-green definitely was really good for us. So, here we are with the deck building portion. As you can see, Modern Horizons is a little bit tough to build around with, but still rather good. We could just shave 3 lands and go to town, I would say. Got a lot of fetch lands and a lot of big and spells though. So I think we might want the extra lands in our deck. I'm not too sure about the Wastecape Battle Mage. It's good if you can kick it for 1 extra green to just get rid of an enchantment or an artifact, which I think is still worth it. You don't have to play the blue. And we got the free blue splash with the Drown of Truth. So I think the Wastecape Battle Mage still is okay-ish. Otherwise, got us a little bit of fixing with the Nightshade, got some aggression with the Edged Slith, which can also do some counter shenanigans. Not sure about the Victimize though. I think Victimize is a cut. Is better in tokens. Otherwise I think we might just cut 2 of our lands and go to town. We've got 1, 2, 3, then 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 lands. I think 18 lands is okay. And we got a really good aggressive curve. So this will be our deck. Don't want to cut too much action. And then I think we just have some fun. Did the screenshot work? Whoops. Screenshot, hello. I need a screenshot for our Discord. Yeah, it worked perfect. So let's go into some games, have some fun. I think the deck looks quite nice. And I hope we can maybe get us some trophies. Would love to see that. Hey, Sword of Kato, good morning. You came for the perfect time. Happy Saturday to you too. Hoo-ha! So, game number 1 against Drake. Platinum, plebs, brawling it out, playing it out. We are a little bit color screwed, unfortunately, for whatever reason. So I think we'll have to take the mulligan on the play once again. Kinda want to curve out. This card is way better. I like me the removal. So I think I get the Dread Mask back under the deck. We can shuffle with the landscapes, which makes Modern Horizons so much fun to play. I definitely go for the green source here right now though. I'm also not so sure how much the arena algorithm screws us around with our lower land count. But it should be still okay. Play the black source, keep the Wither and Bloom up. Opponent on blue-red, interesting. I think we'll get rid of their white Pouncer right now. Adios. Then let's play the Evolution Witness and pass. Would love to draw another land for the Temperamental Oozewag. Ooh, Solar Transformer is good. Love to see that. So let's play the Transformer here. And pass for now. Next turn we can snipe either a big spell of them or the Voidclaw. This is Modern Horizons 3 sort of card though. We have a very big event going on right now, and they've opened up the vault to the Flashback-Draft Modern Horizons. This set is really awesome, was awesome in paper and is really good for our collection also in Arena. So we've got some choices to make. They will ramp and draw a lot of cards with the Voidclaw, so I think we'll have to remove it. Kinda like to hit my land drops, so I think I'll play the Drown of Truth tapped. So let's try to snipe the White Crow here. Could try to curve out with the Uzbek and just snipe their big spells. But I think their card advantage is rather obnoxious, so let's play it like this. And I will not offer the trade with the Propagator Drone. We play a solid black-green list. Don't have too much card advantage in the deck, unfortunately. Okay, Scattering Precursor. Propagator Drone also quite bad for us. Opponent's creatures evolving. It's really strong. So yeah, we might get wrecked by red-green Eldrazi again. Like with the Dream Drinker, we only have 5 mana, unfortunately. Could play the Dream Drinker, adapt it. Kinda like to curve out with the Uzbek though. So let's play the Uzbek first, see what they do. Denying the opponent the card draw from the Void Core is definitely what I need to stabilize somehow. Normally we want to be quite aggressive, and they're out for everything that we have. Break of Creation is so bonkers. Yeah, I think I let them through for the free damage. Don't want to trade with the Evolution Witness here. Definitely want some cards that trade good with the Break of Creation. Us having to sacrifice our stuff is really bad. Still got some outs. Yeah, so I think we'll just play our creatures. See if we can trade somehow with the Break of Creation. Pass for now. Unfortunately, they did not pick up another Evolution Witness, so that's a big oof. Yeah, I think our worst card is the Solar Transformer. We can still get it back with the Witness. So let's sack the Transformer, maybe sack the Sliv here. But Sliv getting the counters of our Evolution Witness. I think we just sacrifice the Dream Drinker. Pray that we can trade with the Break of Creation. Play like this. Ah, and they've got the Ghostfire Slice. Yikes, that sucks. I hate Break of Creation so much. Why does this card have to have hexproof from each color? This sucks so bad. Ah, this is so obnoxious. Yeah, and we can't even overload the Fang of Colonia. We're just dead. Can still get some cards back, but yeah, we have to sacrifice everything. This sucks. So let's adapt here. Get back the Dream Drinker, I would say. Play the Dream Drinker, go to town, attack with our creatures. They don't really have to block, unfortunately. Can get some counters off the Witness. We have to get one counter off. No, we don't really have to. Yeah. Let's pass for now. We cannot really race. Might have needed the Evolution Witness as a blocker for the Break of Creation. We cannot really race. I think this was a punt. Let's take the punt count up to 1. Whoops. Modern Horizon 3. Modern Horizon 1. Yeah, I hate Break of Creation. Lose myself in my head sometimes. I think I will just concede. Because this sucks. I cannot raise this card and I have to trade with it. I'll take the concede here. Let's get out of this game. This sucks. I think Fang Flames and... yeah, Rest in Pieces. Break of Creation is an obnoxious card. Don't want to play against that. Unfortunately, Black-Green, one of the few decks that has to trade with this card. And it's just not feasible. Also, Break are really, really good for the Eldrazi deck because it gets 1,000,000 mana when you play it. Not 1,000,000 mana, 1,000,000 life. So you can just play it as Curved Hopper and then just go to town with your big spells. Definitely should have kept up my blockers there. But yeah, that's that. Let's forget. Go again. Reset. Execute. Let's execute and have some fun. Also, we were on the plane, had a mulligan to 6, which sucks. This curve is okay, so I'll keep. Still think that our deck looks quite solid. But yeah, that's Modern Horizons. The Modern Horizons sets are really, really pushed and broken. So don't feel too bad if you get a lot of losses. That's normal in this format. Play the landscape and pass for now. I think we'll search for either the black or the green source. Don't need it, really need the green. Definitely need the double black for the Breathiolust. Also got the Tangle Spell and Bridge works if you need the green. So I might be inclined to search for the double black for the Breathiolust. Playing against Eldrazi once again. Might get punished. But I played like this. Okay, there's the punish. Yeah, let's play the Tanglewood as this. Go for the Priest of Titania so that we can double spell next turn. Can play the Evolution Witness, tap the Priest for double green. Okay, we play against Energy, okay. No Eldrazi so far, so that's good. Yeah, Priest only taps for double green, unfortunately. Okay, Conductor also really good when it dies. So I think we can play it like this. Play the Swamp first, play the Edged Slith. Keep up the River and Bloom and pass for now. Yeah, for the newer players around... yeah. For all of you newer players, Modern Horizons is one of the sets that Wizards gets out from time to time in between standard sets. Pumps up the power level a lot. This set is only legal, I think, in Historic and upwards. So no standard legal set. Okay, opponent plays it slow. I will accept that. What do we do? Don't need the landscape right now. Could fetch. Could just play Evolution Witness. Tap for 2. Tap for 3. Could just play the landscape. What we can do... Can remove some counters from the Witness. Don't really see us doing that though. I think we'll definitely go to decks with the Edged Slith. See what they do. Keep up our removal if they want to flash in something strange. Slith is a little bit of a strange card. Still a rather fun card. Removing some counters is especially good if it's some negative counter shenanigans. We'll get some energy from the opponent though. So nom 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 nom. I think this is the way to play. And I think the opponent might just slow roll a counter spell. So keep that in mind. So I think we just drop our forest here, play the Evolution Witness like this. Keep up the Wither and Bloom. Pay the 1. So that's okay. Could have also kept up the Priest of Titania, but if they have some removal spell, we don't have the mana to play some of our remover. Oh, interesting, they're playing with Fanged Flames. Yeah, Edge Slip is really good against the energy decks. So that's something. Conductor being able to deal any target some damage with the energy that you have is rather strong. We can only get us back some lands, so that's not what I want to see. Play the Foreboding Landscape here. Play the Oozewag. Keep the colorless for all Eldrazi spells. Play the Oozewag like this. Keep up the removal. Also the Adept. Could try to get rid of their Enderquackle. Unfortunately, we don't have any Eldrazi so far. We don't play many Eldrazi either. Flyer is definitely a big problem. So I think we still deal the 4 to the Quackle. Don't want to get raised out by the Flyer and pass for now. Maybe could have played it a little bit different with our mana to keep up the Adept from the Evolution Witness. What do they do? I guess they get free. Free energy. Okay, they make a server token instead. Yeah, let's lower the Wither and Bloom here. Ooh, we can play the Drawn of Truth. That's nice. So I think we just go big here. Make some spawn and pass for now. Opponent missing the land drops also really good for us. Why? Twice the number of creatures that you control. Oh, removal would be so good right now. Only have colorless open, unfortunately. Also, Cyclops deals damage equal to its power, so Wither and Bloom would have been quite nice. So maybe I've played it a little bit stupid. Yeah, but we can just jump block with the Eldrazi spawn. We have all of our mana, so it is still okay. So let's play it intelligent right now. Get rid of the Cyclops. They can pay some energy, but they cannot deal any damage. Will they try it? Whoopsie daisy. Opponent, what are you doing? I'm so sorry, but that is not how it's working. Yeah, can deal -1. So we can get back the Drawn of Truth, which is nice. So let's Evolving Evolution Sage. Get back Eldrana. Can just play the Trickster's Elk as a 3/3. Drowner as a dual land doesn't do too much for us. Could also just modify our Oozewag go to town. I think we can try to raise. Not sure if it's worth it though. Definitely will attack with the Oozewag here. I think I'll keep the Witness back. Hey Monusa! Salutations to you too. Nice to see you, nice to see you. And I think we'll pass for now. Kinda like all of the blockers. We are already at 10, so that's something. Brief Lust gives us back some life. And there's the card that I played around. Scurry of Gremlins is such a broken card. They can give all of the creatures haste, go to town. Smelt the Charge Bug gives another creature menace. I think we're not dead on board. But we definitely have to stabilize. They definitely have a good attack here. Guess they give the Inspired Inventor, the Menacce and the Pump. Okay, instead it's the Server token. So I think I played like this, take 7, go down to 3. Eat their Charge Bug, which is very important. Okay, Solar Transformer is nice. So, what now? We have a lot of life gain, but I don't see it anywhere. Could just play the Drown of Truths. We are really close to dead though. So I think I just play the Trickster's Elk, keep up the removal. Stay on the defense for now, see what they do. Maybe snipe one of their good cards. And I'm stupid, we could have won. Punt. You can enchant your own creatures with the Trickster's Egg, give it 3/3. And then just win the game with 13 damage on board. So that's our punt count number 2 in the limited section. Big oopsie here. So what else can we do? Could attack them, doesn't really matter. This was a big punt. This sucks. So now I'm not really sure if I want to attack anymore. I guess I'll have to pass now. This sucks. We could have won. Could have definitely won. They don't have an answer for 1 mana. Scared of Gremlin wins in the game. We are dead on the crackback. So no attacks from us. Yeah, they've got the Frab and Jump too. Dealing 8 red now, 6 after our Breathe Your Lust. So it doesn't really matter. Let's give them the removal spell here. See what else they want to play. Okay, so the Salad is bad. Gives them more energy. Do they want to attack? Guess they don't. So let's get rid of the Salad here. We could have won last turn, I'm so stupid. So sad right now. Okay, what else can we do? Can give another counter to the Evolution Witness. Can get back our Oozewag. Could just play the Drown of Truth. I think we'll play it like this. This was our one window. And I have totally overseen it. Just wanted to stabilize instead of winning. Yeah, we cannot really raise them. It sucks. This was our one window to win. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Totally forgot that I could enchant the Priest of Titania and just go to town. And this is the win condition. So we're still pretty dead. They just need to top deck a flyer. And another Oozewag, you love to see that. So let's play the Oozewag. Can modify it, which is nice. Would love the extra land for the Drown of Truth next turn. Yeah, Energy Counters is definitely a very broken deck. Also was a menace in Modern. Kind of want to play the Drown of Truth, but I think I'll have to slow roll our Solar Transformer. Want to keep up the depth for the Oozewag. But we have to pressure them. Unfortunately we are dead. If we play anything. I have to have depth like this. They concede, why? Okay, this was a shame concede. We got our deserved win either way, but wow. 1-1. They could have definitely won there. Would have not conceded. We were so far behind. That was rather strange. Ay. This is such a clutch format. I think all of the Modern Horizon sets and the Modern Mastered sets definitely test all of your deck building and your playing skills. Monomusa says they are mostly a timeless historic brawler. Or a commander player outside of Arena. Definitely worth it. I think the casual formats are where you want to go if you want to have a lot of fun with Magic. That win was clutch. That concession, thank you very much. Game number 3 against Thunderscarer. So what do we have here? We are color screwed into black. Not really, we've got the Dawn of Truth to fix us into all of our manas. And we are on the play, so I think we'll keep. Got still the Colossal Dread Mask as a top band. Cannot play the Brief Your Last so far, but it's still okay. So let's get our mana fixed. Then ramp it up. Okay, opponent in, I guess, red-black artifacts. Play the Swamp and the Titania. Okay, black-green mirror match, interesting. Love to see that. We can search for a second black source, which is nice. Don't have anything else to play. Got our colorless source for our Eldrazi's with the nesting ground, so I think playing the landscape is good. Don't think we need the mana right now, so let's play the priest. Thanks is an instant. So let's search for our second swamp. Pass for now. By the way, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this fine Saturday. I hope you have a lot of fun and you had an awesome week so far. Okay, there's the Wastecape Battle Match. Really good answer for the branching evolution. So let's play the Battle Match like this. Colorless. And kick it for the greens. Kick it for the blues. Then get rid of their branching evolution. Adios. Bounce back their Terramanda. Ay. Next time we can play the Colossal Dread Mask and then Fangs of Colonia and go to town. So that's nice. Them not being able to double up their counters is really good for us. Okay, Springheart Nantuko would have been an awesome target to exile too. Okay, we've got the Codex command. We need to answer the Springheart Nantuko. At least not giving them the option to doubling up their Terramanders. I like to pressure them though a little bit. So what will we do? I think we could just slow roll. Battle Mage would have been so awesome against the Springheart. Yeah, let's get some pressure on the board in the next turn and decide what we want to do. I think them doubling up the Terramanda is not too bad. But it gives them a discount for every Terramanda that they pump out, so that's something. I think we'll definitely not block. Also, Springheart Nantuko, one of the most broken cards in this format, especially in Limited, because of the landscapes giving you double landfall triggers. So, This was a great play. Definitely should have gotten rid of the Terramanda here. Because having big flying 5/5s in our face is not where I want to be. Also got the Codex command to exile the Springheart if we hit another colorless source from the top. Interesting, why are they attacking? Is there a card that destroys a creature that you deal damage to? I will take this attack, not sure what they are planning. Okay, what can we do? We'll definitely try to rise, I guess. They can tap down for 5 for 4 next turn. Can bake their Salamander's Peak. I think I just try to raise them with the Overload here. See what they have. Might be Brief Your Last. This might be bad play. I think with a Springheart Nantuko bestowing something, you definitely should get rid of the creature first. Yeah, there's a Brief Your Last. Not sure if we can raise them, I will try at least. Dreadmask gives +6/+6, so they need some blockers back, and the Terramanda can only block creatures with flying. Yeah, Springheart is so good, was obnoxious in Nadu. This card is so broken. This card is so pushed. We still have the Brief Your Last if they want to pump up one of their Terramanders, so I think we should be fine. Kind of interested to see what they play. Crap Abomination. Oh, come on! What the heck? Crap Abomination is so stupid. Play the white of the Reliquary, okay. Exile a top card, a card from their graveyard, and a card from their hand. Ugh. Bye bye, Kozilek's command. Would have been awesome to give us also a little bit of removals or some jump blocks. Transform is nice. Could just equip the Dread Mask. Premonition is so bad. What can we do? Could just play the Briefing Last on the Crabomination, attack them. Are we dead on the Crackback? What of the Reliquary grows? Could just equip the Battle Mage, go to town for 10. But I think they can just 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. We need the Briefing Last. I think I still have to play it like this. Get rid of the Crabomination here. And the white grows. Can attack them for 4. I think we have to at least try to raise them somehow. Can still just attack with everything. They have a big Terramander. Becomes 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they can't just beat us if they adapt the Terramanders. So I think we have to go in with the Battle Mage. See if it's good enough. The double block, that's good for us. Yeah. This sucks. This sucks really bad. Should have gotten rid of the Terramander earlier. Yeah, but them having the Crab Illumination. Just lose to a pushed rare. To 2 pushed rares. A little bit unfortunate here. That they exactly had also the removal spell for a big card. Definitely block the token here, take another 3 in the air. Yeah, we just lose to the stupid Terramander with the Springheart. This sucks. Yeah, we're just dead in the air. Have to re-equip here. Keep up the land pass for now. They can adapt, draw a million cards. Yeah. Learn from my mistakes, boys and girls. Get rid of the pissed out creature as early as possible, otherwise Springheart and Tuco just wrecks you. I think Abomination was no prime target to get removed anymore. Because when it enters, it already did its damage. So yeah, I think we're just dead to the Flyers. We'll not concede right now. But it's very obvious. Yeah, I'm losing to my stupid mistakes again. I think not getting rid of the Terramander is another punt. Ever so close to 10 gifted subs today. Love to see it. Grim Servant also. Tutors for a card. Yeah, Flare of Malice in that game. Don't have any sweepers. We'll concede to that. Okay, this sucks. Not playing at my best today. So let's take a little ad break for 3 minutes, as you can see. I have a pre-roll ad timer. Want to give you the best experience in the stream, so I try to get rid of all of the ads, pre-roll and mid-roll. I have to make a 3-minute ad break every 60 minutes, but that's fine. You can get yourself something to drink, can get yourself something to eat. If you want to support the stream, keep the ads rolling. And please turn off your ad blocker, at least for the 3 minutes. Helps the stream out a lot. And this stream is and will always be ad free as much as possible. So thank you everybody for joining me. I will take a 3-minute ad break. See you then. Stay tuned, we still got some games to play. So until then. Welcome back. Thank you for enduring all of that. I hope they were quite funny. So, let's get back into the action. Have some more fun with some more games. Draft deck, for everyone who does not have Untapped. Looks quite solid so far, I would say. Had a really solid draft. But we get smacked around a little bit too much. I definitely have to lock a little bit more in. So let's go and get us another awesome victory. By the way, Monomusa, this is a very, very awesome sprite. Segame dance. I love to see it. Okay, we have black, we have green. We got our good cards, especially Crabomination White of the Reliquary are on the play once again. So let's lock in and have some fun. Still not sure about our land count, but I think it's okay. Ooh, another colorless land. Guess we'll start with the White of the Reliquary here. Playing against a green X. Green red Eldrazi, I guess. So, have the Dawn of Truth, have the Landscape 2. Still need another black source for the Breathe the last. So a little bit awkward with the double colorless. But I think curving out might be the way. So let's go and attack first. Could still wait for a second black. Just get the Dawn of Truth. Might just stay aggressive though. So we've got some options. Kinda like hitting my land drops though. So I think I play the Deceptive Landscape first. And pass for now. I think the mana base is a little bit strange for the Kozilek's command. Otherwise we don't play too many colorless spells, so it's still fine. Yeah, we only have the Nesting Grounds and the Foreboding Landscape left. So that's a little bit strange. Definitely want to get rid of the Void Crow though. So let's search for a black source here. Don't want to give the opponent too much time to ramp it up. Edged Sliff is also nice. So let's go drop the Dawn of Truth as a land. And smack in for another solid 4. Pass for now. Okay, Ooze weg. We've got the Bridgeworks battle. I want the land drop so bad for the Crabomination. But I think we could still try to raise. But because Bridgeworks battle is a fight effect, I think we play it like this. Pump up the Cursed Wombat, fight. Try to aggro the opponent a little bit. Also get in another solid 6 damage. Could always just sacrifice the Wombat, get us our lands from deck. To maybe curve out into the Crabomination. Opponent still with 6 cards in hand, so that's rather scary. No play. Interesting. Okay, Trickster's Eric. I think we'll go to attacks first. See what they do. Yeah, there's the Unfathomable Drifts. Could pump up the Cursed Wombat, but I kinda want to play my creatures. So let's eat and pressure. And then I think it's either the Trickster's Eric or the Edged Sliff. Kinda like the menace of the Sliff. But I think the Eric is better as a 3/3. Let's get the Elk on board. And pass for now. Wow, so many cards. Okay, Ember Score Match. Dealing 4 damage to any target. We'll definitely sacrifice the Wombat now. That's good for us. Can search for our landscapes and our nesting grounds, so that's nice. We have already all of our colors. So I think we'll go for the nesting grounds here. Okay, there's our swamp for the Crabomination. Let's play the Crabomination first, see what they do. What they have. Can play one of their spells. Okay, we'll play the Roosback here. Can trade the Reliquary for the Ember Mage if I want to. Don't really need to though. So I think I'll pass for now. So far so good, so far so good. To rive or not to rive, that is the question. Chrysalis.draft. What will we do? We'll not sacrifice anything. Kinda like adapting the Uzbek. Kinda also like to go for our colorless spell. Maybe get rid of the Chrysalis. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the... but the white only gets us our land tapped. So that sucks. It's still a solid out for the Writhing Chrysalis. This is a 4-5 right now. So we can smack in with the Crimomination, can smack in with the Uzbek. Can smack in with the white of the Reliquary too. Definitely drop the forest here. So maybe attack like this. See what they do. Uzbek gets 2 counters though. So I think we can still attack with the white and with the Trickster's Egg if we really want to. So I think that's fine. Adapt is at instant speed, so it should be okay. Let's be a little bit aggressive and see what they do. Still have 2 mana open, so I'm not so sure if our plays will work out. Can only activate the nesting grounds at sorcery speed, so I'm stupid. Yeah, I should have activated the Uzbek first and then given the counters. So that was a big of an oopsie. But the opponent will be dead. Uzbek has trample. What are you doing? Okay, okay. Yeah, Uzbek is too good. The Uz gets us our second win, you love to see it. So ever so close to redemption. Hey! 10 viewers, whoa. Whew. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you everybody for joining. Let's have a lot of fun with Modern Horizon 3. For everybody new joining, this is our deck list so far. Playing a little bit of black-green shenanigans. With the Uzbek, the glorified creature. Had already a lot of punts. So if you are out there for some free subs, I'm giving my best to punt a lot. Otherwise, let's have some fun with more games. Okay, we are color screwed once more. We've got the Crabomination, Breathe Your Last. Battle Major on the play once again. I personally don't like those keeps, especially with our percentage to draw us another land, so I think I'll take the mulligan. Want some aggressive plays on the play. Could decide between the Wither and Bloom and the Breathe Your Last. Could also just get the Colossal Dread Mask back into the deck. I think this is the play. It's not the best, but it should be kind of good. I like the removal with the Edged Sleeve, so we'll try it out like this. Otherwise, the Dread Mask is our finisher, so that is something to consider. Could kind of double spell next turn, so I think I'll still go with Edged Sleeve here. Want some pressure, want to grow my sleeve as fast as possible. Okay, playing against blue-white, so energy it is. So let's go attack with the sleeve here. Remove an energy counter from the opponente. Hexgold Sleeve grows a lot. Kind of want to ramp up though. Still could try to double spell next turn. Yeah, I think I'll give them the one attack with the Hexgold Sleeve. We got a solid out. We got a lot of outs and I want to hit my land drops. If we can double spell, I'm really happy. Otherwise, we are still fine, I would say. Okay, opponent splashes green. Or green, blue, splash white, something like that. Edge Sleeve being able to shrink down the Hexgold Sleeve is kind of fun. Love to see that. That's really nice. That is really good. Okay, nice, nice. Love to hit my land drops. Can also search for a double black for the pre-fill last. Don't need it right now. But still is something nice to have. So let's go to attacks first, see what they do. Okay, they've got the dog Umbra. Don't have any out for that card, besides our Escape Battle Mage. Where Escape Battle Mage can save this live, otherwise it's not so nice. We'll at least try to wither and bloom the Hex Cold live here. And ramp it up a little bit with the priest. Dog Umbra is such a good removal spell. And still a really good protection spell too. Okay, Evolution Witness is nice. What can we do? Cannot double spell. I think the double colorless is nice. I think we'll just play the Evolution Witness here. Gargoyle gives lifelink, but nothing else, so it's okay. So let's pass for now. Also want a little bit of action from the deck, so I'm inclined to search for another land, I would say. Okay, Planet Genesis. Ramps up or draws a card. Okay, he wants to raise me. That's fine. So I think we'll do it like this. Crack for another black source. And then we still have the activation of the Evolution Witness. Costs only 2. Priest taps for 2. So that's fine. Let's go for the black here. They have something. And I want to use my mana, so I think I'll go for the Witness. They definitely have something. Maybe a removal spell. Good exile. If they wanted to remove the Witness, they should have done so before I get the counters. Yeah. Raven Charm it is. It's okay. Don't need the mana right now. So, second forest is nice. Could also cycle the landscape to draw some more cards. I think I will get rid of the Riddle Gate Gargoyle though. Could also get this back with the River and Bloom, another good card from the grave. Smacking for 4. Yeah, but I think I'll just ramp up. Thin our deck a little bit. Go for another black source. Do it like this. Want to draw into some action. And I think the 1 extra damage shouldn't be too much of a problem. I hope so at least. Got the colorless for the Westcape. We just have to draw it now. I will definitely breathe your last. The Ocelot Pride. This card is way too good. I can get the Priest of Titania, not so sure about it though. Still want some action from the grave. So I think let's pressure as much as possible. Could also just get the landscape, cycle. Yeah, maybe just get the landscape back. Maybe cycle next turn or search for another land. Get all of the lands out of the deck. Okay, opponent can decide if they want to get an enchantment or artifact from the deck, otherwise they get their 4-5, which blocks really well into our Evolution Witness. Okay, they decide for that. I think I'll go for the cycle right now. Yeah, and the Nesting Grounds. But Nesting Grounds is kinda nice. Get the counter from the Sliff. Move a counter from target permanent onto a second permanent. So we get the counter from the Sliff, give it to the Witness. Witness gets us back our Landscape or our Priest of Titania. Go for the Landscape here. And we hit them for another solid 6. So that's nice. I love me Nesting Grounds and Evolution Witness shenanigans. It's so fun. It's so awesome. Yeah, but wasting our energy just for the cycling might not be worth it. So that is also something. Okay, opponent wings it. Is good, gives them only the pump for 1 turn. So they need still something. Otherwise they have to jump. Ooh, and they've got the Horrific Assault. Nice. That's really good for them. Okay, we've got the white of the Reliquary. We'll drop the forest here. Maybe go for the cycle first. Maybe draws into some removals. Okay, Oozewag is nice. I think I'll play the Oozewag over the white right now. Having a big self-made Sarah Angel. So the tempo is flying away. And I think we don't have any good removal left. We got the Kozilek's command, which we can play. Got the battle. We have some removal left. And they've got life gain. Come on, that sucks. Okay, so what now? Play the forest. And I think we just go attacking. Oozewag becomes a 6-6. We can get rid of the Rose-Cod Knight, so that's good. So let's do it like this. Go to attacks first. We have 9 mana, so we can still double spell, so it's fine. So do it like this. They can raise us whenever they want with the Rose-Cod. We are on the 3-turn clock right now, so it should not be too bad. And then let's play the white of the Reliquary. Play the second Oozewag. They have no blue so far, so no reason to be scared of a counter spell. But yeah, we need some good answer for the Rose-Cod. Come on, Assault from the top would be so good. Assault from the top would be really nice. Battle Mage would be also awesome. Kozilek's command is still solid. We have so many good cards. Thanks of Colonia wins us the game right away. But yeah, I just need a removal spell for their stupid Rose-Cod Knight and we should be fine. Otherwise we can at least force them to jump block with the Rose-Cod next turn. Because of the 2 Oozewags. They also got the Cursed Wombat here, so that's nice. So let's play the Cursed Wombat. And just go to town with our creatures. They have something, not sure what it is. But I definitely don't want to find out. Oh, this game is so close. This game is way too close. What do they have in hand? Let me know, let me know. I want to see it right now. They are virtually on 12, so double Uzbek if it gets through wins. Does not win right now. Will adapt for free. Get another counter. So Wombat really clutch here. Can sacrifice this Lith. Pump up our white for one more. I guess we get the Deceptive or the Twisted Landscape. Doesn't really matter too much. The depth of the Cursed Wombat does not matter anymore. Yeah, if we get in for some damage, I would say. What health? What do they have? What do they have? If it's a pump spell for the Rose Court, I will just lose it. It's no pump spell, but it's still really bad. They can eat our white. Get another solid creature, but they're just dead on bot. Wombat! Wombat coming in for the win! Yeah! Yeah. Nom nom. We'll take it, we'll take it. Yoo-hoo! Oh, awesome. That's so nice. Wombat coming in clutch. They slow rolled with Raven Charm. Oh, ever so close to greatness. One extra win, come on. Give us the redemption, please. Ever so close to fun. Oh. Okay, what is it? I think game number 6. Yeah. Game number 6, ever so close to our goals. We've got our colors, got our Slith on the draw right now, but we've got the Abomination, and the Transformer fixes us into Brief Your Lust, so that's good. Okay. Drop the first Swamp and pass. Black-green counters going to town, you love to see it. Mandibula Kite. So this is black-white sacrifice. Okay. Let's drop the forest first. Try to maybe go either aggressive with this Liv, could also go ramp up for the Oozwag next turn. I think both plays are good. Kinda like the fixing into the Brief Your Last Oozwag play next turn. Also gets us closer to Grey Abomination. But I like this Liv growing too. Next time we could also play Drown of Truth into Solar Transformer, just play the Abomination. So I think we played like this. Give them a little bit of a signal that we want to race. Okay, Marionette Apprentice is really bad. Makes another token. So that's that. Another Sliff is nice. So let's go Solar Transformer here. Play the tap land. Pass for now. Interesting that they don't attack with the Germ token. So... okay, we sacrifice our Sliff. Doesn't really matter too much. Their Blood Artist training us is really bad for us. So I might want to get rid of the Apprentice right now with the Brief Your Last. They have all of our mana, so that's good. So we can go Priest of Titania for Abomination next turn. Can still slow roll the Breath Your Blast, so that's good. So let's pass for now. See what they play. If we need another creature to answer. Ketonian Nightmare. Okay, that perfectly answers our stuff. They can sacrifice. This sucks. Let's go control. Let's see how this works. They get back their Marauder, Marauder forces you to sacrifice a non-token. I will destroy their apprentice right now. And they have to sacrifice the Marauder too. But they still can sacrifice the germ token, so it doesn't matter too much. Might be a little bit of a misplay here. A cursed Marauder with Chthonian Nightmare is such a feast bad. This sucks so much. We can emerge the Abomination, which is kind of fun. Maybe do it like this. We could also snipe their Chthonian Nightmare from their hand. This would be awesome if we could snipe their Chthonian Nightmare. Come on, let's roll. Did not get it, unfortunately. Ajani Fells, the Godsire doesn't do anything. Gatekeeper is fine. I think we'll still take the Godsire. Getting a little bit more value. Was so good if we could snipe the Chthonian Nightmare. Yeah, they can just play their Marauder. Force us to sacrifice the Abomination. We lost our Transformer fixing us. This was a way too greedy play, but still fun. And we yoinked one of their removal spells from hand, so that's still okay. Yeah, but they got the wombo combo here. This sucks. You love to see it, but you hate to see it too. So many broken cards. Still, we have at least our free, so that's okay. Oh, no. Yeah, they just out-combo us here. Don't have any outs to that shit. Chagrin. We can double spell, Edge Slith, Dream Drinker Vampire. They can play Chthonian Nightmare twice already, so that sucks. They've got the Omega Wombo combo. Would have loved to have an Edge Slith. We cannot double spell because we lost our double black for the one possible out for this shenanigan. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what we play. We can get some of the counters of the Chinese Felser Godsire though, so that's something. So let's get one of the Saga counters to the Marauder just because reasons. Then I think we just play either the Slith or the Dream Drinker. They can still get the Marauder back. Slith is my out to the energy from the Nightmare. But I don't think that it can get through. Because the stupid Marauder forces us to sacrifice non-tokens. But we're not dead right now. It looks really bad, but it's still playable somehow. But this is just stupid. And they get 1 energy per rotation and 1 extra token plus 1 life drain. I think what kills us here is the Marionette Apprentice in the Wombo combo. This sucks. You'll love to see that. And the Nightmare will always be safe because they just bounce it back to hand. God. What can we do? Put a Witch counter here. Can play the Nesting Grounds once again. Get another Saga counter on the Warrior token just because. Yeah, they can just rotate it to all of their servers and it doesn't even matter. Don't really want to play anything because the Cursed Marauder just sucks, so I think I just slow roll with my plays. We have the infinite combo with the Saga and the Nesting Grounds, so it should be still okay-ish. But yeah. I think they just play Gwent us into infinity. Oh, Thanks of Colonia is nice. So that's good. Yeah, let's just go wide with our tokens and pray that it's good enough. Opponent goes infinite, we go infinite too. The extra counter doesn't really matter. What's more annoying is the Chthonian Nightmare with the tokens from the Marionette Apprentice. I could also play the Fangs right now for the Cat Warrior token, but I think it's not worth it with the Salad. So I'll still sell it on play on the battlefield. Okay, Jolted Awake. Yeah, what definitely kills us here is the Marionette Apprentice. They have a really good combo deck here. I'll take the one. Codex Command is nice, but I would love me some lands. What? Ah, okay. They've negated the nesting grounds. Ah, because of the Galvanic Discharge. Oops. That's a big oops. I could have targeted one of their lands. Now I'm dead. This sucks. Okay, this is another punt. Should have played around the removal. Forgot about that interaction. Punt number 4 of today. Ah, that sucks really bad. Now I think we're just dead. Oh, this was a good game until then. I think we're just dead right now. Yeah, they just rough us whenever they can with the Tritonian Nightmare and we're just down. I will concede here. Don't want to get this game anywhere longer than it needs to be. That was unfortunate, that was really bad for me. Should have gone for the land instead of the creature, or our creature. I'll take the 3/3 though. This sucks. Turn 3 wombo combo. So, welcome back everybody to the deck review. At each Limited Madness segment, I normally do a little bit of a review to give you all a bit insight how the draft went, how I feel about the deck, and what we should have done better. As you can see, our draft pool started a little bit landscape and Eldrazi heavy, but we pivoted right away into black after I saw the Crabomination in Pack 2. And black was really open, so I think the way into black definitely was the right decision. We had a lot of good removal, a lot of life gain to battle against the aggressive decks. Got a little bit screwed by our mana base, but I think it's still okay with so many fetch lands. Otherwise, big shoutouts to Temperamental Uzbek, giving our creatures trample with the modifier is so good. And I think Cursed Wombat also saved us one game. Love me the Edged Sliff, so if you can draft it against energy, against the mirror match, it's really, really good if you get some attacks through. Also can get some of your counters from your creatures so that you can enable their adaptability once again. Otherwise, I don't have anything to say. I think the double colorless splash for the Codex command was a little bit greedy. But we had a lot of colorless lands and a lot of mana fixing, so I think it was still fine. Ground of Truth was more a land than a creature, but still okay. So I think playing 15 lands with 3 dual land creatures was definitely worth it. And otherwise, yeah, we just got wombo comboed thrice. Lost 3 games against some very, very strong decks. We are playing on Platinum, so that's also something to consider. But I think finding your lane and getting your synergy straight is definitely the way you want to play. So let's send this deck to the heavens, get our awesome Gem-splosion, and then go into another draft. I salute you, my good deck. See you soon. So, and I think we'll draft it up again. So, welcome back everybody. Everybody new joining. Hello, hello. My name is Peter. I draft a lot, I play a lot of Brawl, and we are playing another edition of Limited Madness. Splurge some gems. Play some Modern Horizons 3, because this set is nuts. Really, really nice. And a lot of fun interactions. I think we still have a little bit of time before our next ad break. Yeah, 24 minutes, so I think the draft portion should be still ad free. In every ad break we will take 3 minutes off, so you miss nothing. We will pause the stream for that. So, pack one, pick one. What will we get here? Got the Conduit Goblin for the energy deck. Got the Serum Visionary just as a solid card. Got the Terramander for artifacts. The Fel the Profane just as one of the best dual lands. So I think we will take the removal over the Terramander and the Conduit Goblin. The rare unfortunately sucks. Is really good in constructed but unplayable in limited in my opinion. First picking a land is an option but not something that I enjoy, so I think I'll go for the power over anything else. One of the best decks in the format in my opinion is the energy deck, so you could also just first pick Conduit Goblin. I think it's a mythic common. It's such a good card. It's really, really strong. But yeah, I like me the dual lands, so I think I'll go with the Fel the Profane over the Conduit. Ooh, another Fel the Profane and an Amped Raptor and the Fanged Flames and another Conduit Goblin. Especially because all of the good energy payoffs are in the common slot. I think energy one of the best and easiest decks to draft. Amp Raptor is really strong, but it has to hit the card and you have to play it for your energy. So it's not always a 2-for-1. Still might just have to go into energy if I really want to win some games. Otherwise another Fel the Profane is also quite nice. So that's that. And I think one of the best decks to counter, especially energy, is the green-black Adept deck. Sometimes a little bit too slow, but also got some very good life gain cards in the common and uncommon slot. So the decision is, do we really want to go into energy if the opponent just gives it on a platter to us? Or do we just want to pick the power? Savine's Reclamation is also okay-ish, not so sure about it. So maybe take the second Fel. Also really good against the Eldrazi decks. Now we've got the Shifting Wildwoods, which is awesome if you can cycle something into Grave. Otherwise we've got the Grave deck in black. As you can see, Adept is often very open. Energy often a little bit overdrafted as is the Eldrazi deck. So I think I'll go for the Shifting Wildwoods over the Grave deck. Going in the second black-green draft is rather interesting to see for me. But still rather solido. Could also play a little bit of artifacts if you want to pick the Cranial Ram or the Dread Mobile. Rather late Emrakul's Match Center pick 4. Otherwise I think energy really has also a rather solid start here. And if you shorten energy early, you can draft a really good energy deck. Otherwise for our collection could pick the Harbinger of the Seas, one of the best hate pieces in blue for the historic Brawl. But what will we do? I think Dread Mobile is okay. Could go for one of the landscapes here. Maybe just pick the Messenger. Maybe we go into Eldrazi. I'm not so sure about that. And another Conduit Goblin. Okay. So I think we could also just hard pivot into energy here. Don't think that the opponent from the left will give it to us, but we can still try to. Okay, Phyrexian Tower is rather nice. Quest for the Necropolis for the Reanimator deck. Otherwise, we've got the Metastatic Evangel, which is really good for the energy deck as for some proliferate shenanigans. So now I'm a little bit torn between just rare drafting for our collection and playing the Metastatic Evangel. I personally like to recoup my gems and get into more games, so I think I'll take the Evangel over the Arena here. Black is so wide open. There's the Dream Drinker Vampire, which I've talked before. So green, black, really happy about that. Otherwise, Flying Skyclaw a little bit too unimpactful. Can be rather solid though, as a flying, evasive creature. Love me the Inventor's X, especially with some flyers. So we've got the decision between the Counters deck and the Energy deck. Because we see so many energy from right, I will just take it. Could still go into artifacts too. I think Refurbished Familiar is really, really good, even if it don't dedicate yourself to artifacts. Savine's Reclamation also kinda solid, so I think I'll pick it for the white-red deck. Especially with Flashback makes this card so good. Also gets every permanent back, not only creatures, so that's something. Now I feel a little bit stupid with taking the double Fel the Profane. But as you can see, black is also really open. So we might just go into black-white. Could also take the Seafen Landscape if we want to splash some blue into our energy deck. So either go into black or either go into the energies. I think Terramander is worth it to maybe consider artifacts. Otherwise the dual land is definitely good. Let's take the Terramander, maybe the artifacts cards come back. Okay, we've got the Solstice Salad here for the energies. Another Savine's Reclamation. Oof. Also Guardian of the Forgotten, rather good if you play some manifests. Yeah, let's take the Savine's Reclamation. Maybe we play some black-white Reanimator. Kinda liking the Grave deck, so I think I'll go for it over the Victimize. Okay, Dread Mobile is rather good for the Sacrifice deck. Is also an artifact. I think I'll go for the Dread Mobile over the Orange Chant. Yeah, and there's the Dustclaw. So maybe we just have to go into artifacts right now. Okay, what do we have here? We've got the Glyph Elemental, got the Wither and Bloom, got the Propagator Drone, got the Cranial Ram. Could go into red-black artifacts. Cranial Ram is really good, especially with cards like the Pteromander. I already let two Pteramanders go, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but I think I've got one on the wheel. Otherwise, Glyph Elemental is really good in landfall. And Bestow Creatures are really, really good. We are definitely in black, so I definitely consider the Wither and Bloom over the Cranial Ram and the Elemental though. Also got the Propagator Drone if you want to play some Eldrazi's. But I definitely see us playing either the red-black or the black-white. I think Glyph Elemental better than Wither and Bloom. So I might take the flex pick here with the Glyph Elemental. Especially with Sevin's Reclamation giving us back a lot of creatures and other permanents. Otherwise I think we are definitely more inclined to play just black and see what else we want to play a second color. Now we've got the Breathe Your Last, the Edged Sliver, Edged Slive. Also the Scurry of Gremlins comes back. Ugh. Okay, so energy is still open, up for grabs. What do we want to play? Could go artifacts, could go just energy and go to town. Scurry of Gremlins is so good. Could just go 3-color shenanigans. Could go mono black, go to town. We've got so many options right now. Hey, Pokerogue, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have fun and enjoy. Enjoy the company. I think the best card in the pack definitely Scurry of Gremlins. Black is definitely open though. So that's something. I think I take the Scurry of Gremlins. It's a little bit of a sign that energy is open. Otherwise, we have so many good artifacts here. So many good removal spells. I think the red is a trap. I let so much good energy go. Black is definitely the place we want to be. So what now? Love me the Fanged Flames though. I think Wither and Bloom is also quite nice. We've picked up so much black. We don't see any other white and red cards, so on the wheel we will be really punished. So if we want to stay open to every shenanigan that we can, could take the Wither and Bloom or the Slive. We'll take the Wither and Bloom here. If we see more red, I will definitely go into energy, but now I think it's a trap. Not with the first picks that I let through. So let's go for the Grave Deck here, stay in black. Just pretend that we did not see ever the white and the red. Hey, thanks for the follow, Pokerogue.
Pokerogue03 follows the order.
Hey, okay. Nice. Expel the Unworthy for white is good. Good hard removal, otherwise a Cursed Marauder. Argent Dice is not really playable. Kinda like me the Marauder. Playing around the Eldrazi tokens more than the Expel the Unworthy. Also Jolted Awake for the energy deck. Yeah, but I think we are a little bit too heavy in black. And we get shotted in energy too. So the energy player will be really happy. Our head draft not too impactful. And there's a Mindless Conscription, which is good for the blue-black draw deck, not too good in our deck. I think the Fetid Gargantua is still a rather solid top end. Could also just go for the Suppression Ray here. Let's take the power. Then we've got the Death Defiler. Not really playable for us. Another Gargantua, the Cranial Ram, haha. So artifacts is still for grabs. Could go for the quest. If we want to play Reanimator. Could go for the Gargantua just to have some adept stuff. Did not see any white so far. We could still go green, black. I'll take the Cranial Ram here. We need some power. Got the Expel the Unworthy, got the Buried Alive, Dreamtide Whale. We'll definitely black. Questions what our second color will be. Waterlogged Teachings is kind of good if we want to splash. So I think we'll take the Teachings over the Expel. Not sure if we play white. Ooh, and the Cranial Ram and the Wither and Bloom came back. Yeesh. I think we'll go for the Cranial Ram over the Wither and Bloom. I love me the removal, but we already have some good removal and we want some threats. We've got the Jolted Awake. Can reanimate something white. Expanding Ooze is rather good. Sieving Landscape to fix our mana. Still some blue cards too. Yeah, I think we'll have to go for the Landscape here. Ooze is good, but I'm not sure if we are in green. Oh yeah, and there's a Dream Drinker, so black is definitely open. And the Dread Mobile too. So I think Artifacts might be a good place to be. Yeah, there's a Ketonian Nightmare, the Spawn Gang Commander. So we can play the black deck that we've seen before. Spawn Gang Commander is so good, but it's just broken in Eldrazi. We'll definitely take the Ketonian Nightmare here. This card is so broken, especially if you have a Cursed Marauder like we do. Just cycling through your Marauders is so obnoxious. So obnoxiously strong. So the question is if we are red-black artifacts or if we are red-white reanimator or value, something like that. Could still play the Scurry of Gremlins. I don't marry my first pick. We got some fixing, so it should be still okay-ish. Yeah, not too sure, not too sure. Okay, what else do we have? Got the Glasswing Grace, got the Sneaky Snacker. Could go blue-black too. Kami of Jealous first, which is a really good payoff for the draw 3 deck. Don't really see us there though. So I think we could either go for the Hexcold Sliff, get more energy, and a rather awesome aggressive creature. Could also just take the Glasswing Grace, which I think might be better. Just give us our fixing. Be happy with that. Ooh, then there's the Briefly Last, the Hexcold Sliff. Number 2, another Drossclaw. Yeah, I don't see too much red, unfortunately. Would love to go into artifacts, but I think it's not open. Could pick the Drossclaw, but I think the Breath of Last is way better. We need some hard removal spells. We already have a lot of them, though. So how many non-creatures do we play? 18. A little bit too much. Maybe cut the red. Just got the turn white-black. Got the Fanged Flames. Got the Reiterating Bolt, which you can replicate, which is nice. So we still see some red, though. Fanged Flames or Bolt. Ripples of Armed Death is a no-no. So it's either the Fanged Flames or the Reiterating Bolt. Fanged Flames is the better pickup here. Okay, another quest for the Necropolis. So many quests. Got another Dream Drinker. We need some creature spells. We don't have any creatures, so I think we'll go for the Dream Drinker here. Otherwise, Kappa Cannoneer is good. Embercross Messenger, we already have one. Yeah, we're definitely black. Question is what our second color will be. Can play a lot of good stuff, but I want the creatures. Messenger a little bit better, but I did not see any blue so far. So maybe take the black pick and be happy with that. Flare of Madness is nice, another removal spell. Got the Shadow Spinner. So blue-black also kind of open. Got the Meddler, the Shadow Spinner. Another Reiterating Bolt. I think white is off the table. Artifacts is okay. Flare of Malice is just solid removal. Have a lot of removal here. Another Dream Drinker is awesome. Let's go for the black card. Arcbound Condor is nice. Also is a Drossclaw ×2. So maybe we get the Drossclaw back. Yeah, there's another Fanged Flames. So I think we're just red-black at this point. Got the Ray. Glasswing Grace is possible. Double Ram is good, especially for the early drops. Could play the Thriving Skyclaw, don't really have to though. Yeah, and the Snacker comeback too, so black-blue would also be an option, but I think with our removal, I think black-red is where we want to be. We don't have any card draw, so I think the Snacker not too good. Also, having some energy cards is really good for the Ketonian Nightmare. Get us back some bigger spells. Then we've got the Hexcold Sliff, the Truths. Yeah, all of our colors are kind of open. It's kind of crazy to see that. Black, red, and white was really wide open. A little bit of blue too. Let's take the rare just because we'll not play it. Otherwise, I think the deck is quite solid. Missing a lot of creatures, which is a little bit unfortunate. Makes the Dread Mobile a lot worse. So I'm not sure if I will be playing that card. Yeah, Demon Fury, Quest for Necropolis doesn't matter too much. Ooh, and the Shadow Spinner on the wheel. Yeesh. Hey, okay, now I understand. Okay. Okay, we still have 8 minutes left before the ad break. Pokerogue, are you Jason? Are you Yeet? What's your main account? Let me know. Interesting. So you have 2 Twitch accounts, interesting. Jason, welcome back. Good to see you. I've uploaded our games on YouTube. Thank you, it was a nice pleasant start into my streaming career. So I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. It was really awesome, especially at the beginning of my streamer career. And now see where we are. 9 viewers at the moment. Ever so growing. I love to see it. So nice. Okay. So I think we get the dual Landsarmer to the side. See what we can do. You're still running the deck with some improvements. That's awesome. I'd love to hear that. Okay, we've got the creatures, non-creatures. Cranial Ram counts as a creature, so we are not too low. We've got 10 creature spells right now. Welcome to the deck building portion, by the way. How many creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 creatures is good. How many artifacts do we have? 7. So I'm not sure about the Dread Mobile. I think it's one of the worst cards in our deck. With all of the dual lands and spells, we could also just cut 2 lands and just go to town. Play it like this. I think I like this. Not sure about the Dread Mobile, but it could be good. Otherwise, I don't think I'm sure what to play. Could get the Conduit Goblin in, could get the Hexcold Evangelist in, but I don't think we want to splash the white. So let's go with this red-black list. Whoops. See how the deck does. And have some fun. Yep. A little bit weaker than anything else, but still good. So everybody else joining the stream, keeping me company. Hey, you're currently in Silver 3 in Historic. Nice. Awesome, Jason. That's good. That's really good to know. As you can see, in 3 minutes there will be another ad break, so I will get the pre-rolls out of the way, get the mid-rolls out of the way, so that you can enjoy all of the games. So if you want to support the channel, definitely consider disabling your ad blocker for the next 3 minutes. Otherwise, get yourself some snacks, get yourself some drinks. This will be a nice one. And I will see you all in 3 minutes. Have a lot of fun, and thank you so much for supporting the stream by just watching. So see you in 3, and until then. Okay, everybody, welcome back, welcome back. Hope the ads were good to you. And you are ready with your snacks and your drinks. Because this will be a nice one. Let's see how bad it will get. If we can get some wins. This will be a rather interesting game. I think the power level of our deck is quite okay. Would have loved me the Terramanders. So I think now we are a little bit underpowered. But here we go, game number 1 against Genie007. I know that name. With a solid opener. Not sure if it's good enough, but we'll try to race at least, I guess. Got our double black, got our double red. So I think the Condor and the Sky Claw kinda nice. So let's see if our flyers can bring us the victory. Okay, opponent with the Mandibular Kite. So aggro it is. We'll start with the Dream Drinker. We have 3 Dream Drinker vampires, so it's rather good to race. Haha. Nice, nice. Okay. Triple Kite, yikes, that's an aggressive opening. Okay, okay, so what can we do? We can play the Cranial Ram. Can make the Dream Drinker a 3-2. Can definitely attack first and see what the opponent does. If they don't want to block, I'm rather happy. If they want to double block, I will definitely do so too. And pump the Vampire. Otherwise, I think I'll just go and play the Cranial Ram. Which is rather nice with a live linker. I'd love to see that. So that's really good. Okay, Gravedigger is also quite nice. So what can we do? We can play the Arcbound Condor. I think we just go to attacks and see what the opponent does. Ram unfortunately gives no toughness. Besides 1, so that's that. Opponent with the mono white opener. Definitely pump here. See what they do. Fanged Flames unfortunately is sorcery. So no combat trickery for me. They do 6, so that's that. We'd love to see them waste their removal spell. And we can play the Fanged Flames on one of their tokens. Not really impactful. Could also go for a 2-2 though. I think I'll just slow roll and pass for now. Nice! Jason won the game in the live game mirror match. You love to hear that. Witch Enchanter getting rid of our Cranial Ram sucks. I think I'll start with the Arcbound Condor here. Pass for now. Ooh, Silver 2 and complete the daily for 750. That's awesome. Love to hear that. That's super good. So, what now? We've got the Fanged Flames, can exile their Enchanter. They seem to be mono white, which is kinda crazy. Could also Gravedigger, get back the Dream Drinker, which is nice. Would love to hit some artifacts from our top, but I don't think we play too many artifacts. Otherwise, I like me having the blockers. Could also play the Sky Claw. We have a lot of removal. Not sure what's the best way to play this. Veil the Profane as a land is a little bit strange for me. Don't want to waste my removal spells. But especially with the opponent just having the equipment here, it's definitely still worth it. So maybe play it like this, double spell. Play the Feldmaya for the free. get the Skyclaw into play. And then just Fanged Flames the Enchanter. And I guess we stay back on defense for now. We have a lot of removal in our deck, so I think we should be favored. And of course they follow up with the Airy Auxiliary. So Flyers, that deck it is, I guess. Ooh, a Cursed Marauder is kinda nice. Let's play like this. Play the Marauder, they have to sacrifice the Auxiliary. Then we can go to attacks with the Skyclaw, give it a counter. They have to double block, which is rather good. And otherwise, I think we just get back either the Marauder or the Dream Drinker. Kinda in for getting back the Marauder right now. So let's make a token, get the Marauder back. Dream Drinker racing them is also kinda nice. Lot of good options. I think the removal is more worth it. We still have 2 Dream Drinkers in our deck, so that's good. And it's also a target for the Chitonian Nightmare too. Unfortunately, we don't have the Wombo combo with the Marionetta. Did not see that one. Ooh, Jason says they're still opening the packs for Shed the Thing. Ooh. Would completely break your deck. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, whatever will it be? Okay, opponent wants to race. I just have some good blocks. Preview last the tokens. Thank you very much. Then let's go to town. Smack in for another solid 9. And they trade. That's really good for us. I think there is one sweeper in this format. Okay, they play black-white. So they were color screwed really bad. So this game is not over yet. Ooh. Jason, fight on, fight on. 2 Mossborn Hydras are still beatable. At least somehow. But you definitely need some removal. I think just life gaining them is not good enough. So we've got the Cranial Ram, could equip, but I think I just want to play my creature, so let's go to attacks. See what the opponent does. Whoa, obtrusive appropriation. So they can play our Skyclaw against us. That's good for them. We can still force them to sacrifice it, so I think we're fine. And let's bust for now. Opponent with Living Weapon deck. White-black is scary. But I know why they play white-black now. Appropriation is such a good card. Such an awesome removal spell. Okay, Recruiter of the Guard to play around my Cursed Marauder. Love to see that. Maybe I should have slow rolled the Cranial Ram. But I kinda like me the pressure though. Ugh, they discard me. This sucks. Could force them to block. Either way, so I think I'll do it like this. Let's go to town with the creatures. They have to block with one of their creatures too. Cranial Ram is still good. And we've got this Skyclaw to do more shenaniganry. Gain more energies. And I think we'll equip the Skyclaw. I think it doesn't really matter too much. But giving it an extra power might be worth it. This is such a close game. The 3 Mandibular Kites on the play. Rather crazy to see. We still have so many lands to draw, unfortunately. Otherwise, we also have a lot of removal left in deck, so that's good. Ah, there's the scoop. Nice, nice. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Nice. We'll graciously take the first one. Take the first win here. Waha, and I have to be very careful. Seems that I fumble a little bit too much around. Ooh, Outlaw Stitcher. That's a nice card. Create the 2/2 creature and put 2+1/+1 counters on it for each spell you've cast this turn. So it makes a big zombie. Nice to see that one. Very good, very good. Yeah, 1-0. Let's go again. Let's repeat. I love to see opponents conceding. Makes my life so much easier. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Game number 2 against Nimeria. Another Platinum Pleb game. We are color screwed, which sucks. Sucks really bad. This is a virtual multi-4, so I guess I'll have to search for my second red. Otherwise, we are on the draw. Could keep, but if you have a look at your untapped, you can also have a look at your percentage to draw a colored source. And we only have a 1 in 5 chance to draw the mountain, so I'm definitely not playing around. Ah, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Don't want to go to a multi-5. Red source for the cranial rams would be awesome. We've got the brief, the last. Multi-5 is really bad. But this is a virtual multi-5 too, so who cares? This card, this hand is way better. We've got the Stone Nightmare and the Cursed Marauder, so that's good. Still need something to sacrifice though. We'll definitely get the Dreadmobile under the deck. We'll get one swamp down and just call it. Yeah, this sucks really bad. But I think you cannot keep a color screwed hand in this format. So we might just lose to our deck this time. Conduit Goblin it is. We'll definitely play the Dreamblinker here. Could have also played the Cursed Marauder to force them to sacrifice it. But let's see. Stone and Nightmare might not be the best in our deck. We don't have too many creatures, and we don't have any 2-for-1s unfortunately. They've got the Oscillate Pride too. This sucks. Yeah, I have to trade for either the Reckless Pyrosurfer or the Goblin. I think both are really bad for us. But especially the Battle Cry is so good with the Oscillate Pride. So what now? We've got the Felder Profane, but still need another black. Maybe just play the Cursed Marauder. I guess we don't have really any choice here. Let's play the Felder Profane as a land. Pass for now. We need the double black. We don't need it right now. Could have also waited maybe for another swamp. But with that pressure... Yeah. Let's see if we get punished. Opponent just out-combos us here. Let's play the Skyclone pass. Oh, and the Emtrader. Yeah, also the Pride is such a pushed card. And they've got the Detective Phoenix too. I think we're just dead. They outrace us way too hard. And the Rabbit jump too. And unfortunately we don't have any sweepers. So yeah, we get just wrecked by an unfair uncommon. Unfair mythic. That sucks, but yeah, that's Modern Horizons for you. This format is really punishing. Let's go again. I think the draft was a little bit tough on us. Pack 1 we could have definitely forced energy with that opener. But after pack 2, I think we were stuck with red. Not with red, but with black. I think the power level of our deck is good, but not good enough against all of those 2-for-1s. We are a little bit too fair for that. Okay, playing against gold now. Michaela. We've got a solid opener, Dream Drinker, Condor. So I keep. Still not sure about the tone in Nightmare. Nightmare is really good in blue-black. I think in black-red, if you don't have any Marionetters, you're definitely screwed. This card wants some creatures that make tokens so that you can just spin from one creature into the next. I'd like to see the Cranial Ram here though. Maybe slow roll it for the Arcbound Ravager. Just drop the Dream Drinker here and pass. Unfortunately, we did not get any fixing for white, black and red. I might have overlooked some of the tri-lands. Otherwise, I would definitely splash the Convict Goblin and the Scurry the Gremlins. But yeah, that's our future for now, so it's still okay. Let's go hit in for 2. See what they do. Could just adapt here, but I think just getting more bodies on the battlefield is way more important. So let's go with the Dream Drinker and pass. Next turn can double spell Nightmare into Ram or just play the Condor. Opponent with the Eldrazi deck, I guess. Would also love playing some cards like Serum Visionary with the Chthonian Nightmare. But yeah, unfortunately blue was not open in our draft. Very happy to read that you love your deck so much, Jason. That's really nice. Keep staying positive, keep being you. Okay, interesting. Horrific Assault for Dream Drinker. Would not have expected that. Would love to play the Glasswing Grace. So I think what will we do right now? Could adapt the Dream Drinker here. Does not do too much. They will definitely trade with the Serum Visionary. So that's that. Could also just drop the Cranial Ram, sacrifice it for Dream Drinker Reborn. Which is okay. Let's see. Let them trade with the Dream Drinker here. They already got their value. Let's play the Arcbind Condor and see how far we come. Unfortunately, we don't have too many artifact creatures. Otherwise, the Condor would be even better. I would have loved to have 3 Terramanders. But yeah, it's still okay. Okay, Miraculous Messenger. So a prime target for a Cranial Ram. The Condor shrinking. Ah, don't tell me. Always with the Horrific Assaults. Stop it. This is so unfair. So we can Gravedig, get our creature back. Kinda like to see that. Let's play it like this. I think we slow roll the Glasswing Grace. We might need the lifelink and the flying. And the opponent wants to race us pretty fast. With the flyers and with the big Eldrazi. Still have a lot of hard removal in the deck, so it should be fine. But yeah, Hangmer Cruise Messenger is really good. Okay, we went Bloom for the Messenger is nice. So I think we try to get down maybe the Chthonian Nightmare. Could also just try to River and Bloom the Messenger here. What do I want to play? Let's go Cranial Ram first. It seems to me like they have a counter spell. So I'm inclined to maybe play it a little bit slower. Don't really need the 5th land with the Glasswing Grace, so I think I will slow roll that land. Let's pass for now. See what they do. Maybe we snipe the messenger. Kinda like to do that. Could also just take the 2 here first. See if they play something big. Yeah, there's a Colossal Dread Mask. Let's get rid of the messenger right now. Can Waterlock Teachings search for our removal for the germ token? Can also just try to raise the mask, might be better. So let's go with the Condor here. Play the Teachings as a tap land and pass. Glasswing Grace on a token is not good against blue because they might just bounce our token and stop 2 for 1 us easily. We'll take the 6 here. Still need some hard removal, but the Dread Mask can just re-equip. So answering the token is not really too impactful. Answering the artifact is what we need. So there's the mountain. Guess we'll have to Grace right now. Still want to diversify my threats, so I think I'll still go for the germ token here. See what they have. How bad will it be? Let's go to attacks, smack in for 7. Do they have the bounce? Ah. Okay, it's utter insignificance. We only lose the ability, so it's still fine. And they can exile, okay. Yeah. Got punished. Got punished really bad. But still better exiling the token than the Condor here. But yeah, now we are really far behind. Without the life gain, I think we just lose. We'll definitely offer the trade for the Dryad here. That stupid Death Toucher cost me 2 of my good creatures. Oh. Okay, now they cost me Roller. Doesn't really matter too much. Condor was our only non-token creature. Now we draw all of our lands. Yeah, I think we're just dead on board. Unfortunate. Cannot get anything back with the Nightmare. We need some tokens on board. So yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, Jason, what do you have? 13 plains, 7 forests, blue blossoming sands, authority of the council is nice. Soul Warden, 3 Janis, Janis Bridemaids, 2 Ocel Brides, nice. Cottontail Caretaker, sweet. Arid's Lullaby. Essence Channelized Knights, Feather of Lights. 2 Helpful Hunters, 4 Sheltered by Ghosts is really good. The Daxos, the Jarasara, the Rabo, the Delny, the Heliod, the Scurry Oak. Yeah, nice. And 4 Collective Company, that's good. Company is really nice. So let's go again. Still in search for the marbles, but we get screwed because our deck is mediocre. Not really sure what we could have done. Draft was really tough. Maybe we should have just forced energy. Okay. Let's go. Next game. Game number 4 already, I guess. Yeah, we're losing a lot today. Oh, like me the Drossclaw. Dreadmobile is okay-ish. We have all of our cards, so I think we'll keep. Ooh, turn 1 Terramanda, you'll have to see it. Terramanda and the Drossclaw and the Dreadmobile is nice. That's a good aggressive curve. Okay, playing against black. Drossclaw makes us a 1-1. Cranial Ram makes us a 2-1. Would love to just exile the Dream Drinker here. Still think curving out is more important. Yeah, let's exile the Dream Drinker. I don't want to get rest with that card. Let's make in for 1. Pass for now. Ah, they are the prime targets to exile. Okay. Maybe just play the Glasswing tapped right now. Let's go for the Cranial Ram here. Play the Glasswing tapped. Attack for another 1. Playing against white-black again. Interesting. Okay, interesting to see that. They definitely have something to modify or to persist. Okay, they got another Obstinate Gargoyle. That's really good for them. Kinda like shrinking the creature. Yeah, let's play it like this. Attack with the creatures. We cannot really raise the opponent, unfortunately. Shrinking the gargoyles is really good with the artifacts in hand, so that the Arcbound Condor can finish them off. Gets the persist for the token, but that's fine. Gargoyle gets flying, but if our Condor lives, it should be still good for us. And next time we can draw Claw and equip, which is rather awesome. Yeah. Voltstorm Angel is good for them. Okay, what do? We definitely play the mountain here. I kinda like shrinking their stuff. Could also just pump the Terramanda though. So I think we'll go with the Droskla first. Shrink the Gargoyle into nothingness. Living Weapon it up. Can still shrink once again. Gargoyle costs 1, 2, 3 less, so costs 4 right now. Can still just play the Dread Mobile. Could also just equip the Cranial Ram here. Let's see if they want to trade for our Condor. Can get it back with the Grave Deck, so it's still fine. And we get a lot of counters on the Terramanda. Modular is so nice. Oh. Yeah, it's normal that collective company with sometimes Jason. That's okay. Don't fret about it too much. Like the Cranial Ram, giving us a lot of power, especially in the air. Also want to get back my Condor though. So what do? Can equip the Germ token, trade with their Gargoyle. Think getting back the Condor is still better. Let's play it like this. Get my creatures on board. Smack them for another solid 4 in the air. Pass for now. Now land from the top would be nice. Double spelling next turn would be really good. Okay, opponent also with the Arcbound Condor. Yeah, there's the land, that's good. Here we go. So let's equip the Terramanda first. And then I say we just smack in for solid 7. Could also go for 1 more. I think we'll just play the Arcbound Condor here. Give a little bit more of a boost. Smack in for 8. They can jump with the Condor, give all of the counters to the Gargoyle. Have a solid 5/5 flyer. With persist, which is really nice. Okay, Guardian of the Forgotten. Ooh, we've got the River and Bloom, that's nice. So I think... yeah, we just go to town, see what they have. They need something good. Okay, they block. We will and bloom. What do they have? Can adapt for free. Got the insight to sacrifice. Still get smacked for a solid 11. Oh, they just get smacked for free, I'm stupid. Let's play the thriving Skyclaw and pass. Oh, Wild Black sacrifice is so good. Haha, 3 scoops back to back. Jason living the dream. I love to see it. Oh, Obstinate Gargoyle is such a good card. They have a really solid deck here. Modified deck with the Guardian of the Forgotten. Yeah, I guess I'll jump with the 1/1. Just go to town with the flyers. Pray that it's good enough. Drop the Swamp here. Can equip the Drossclaw on the Condor. Do it like this. We've got the Wither and Bloom too. Could also just play the Dread Mobile here. To maybe sacrifice something if they want to get rid of it. So I think that's good. They need 2 removal spells right now. Can shrink their Gargoyle into Oblivion, so that's nice. So what do they have? They need 2 removal spells, otherwise they're just dead. Or they need to manifest something flying. So let's go to attacks. Skyclaw just has to attack. We've got more than lethal on board. Wither and Bloom is sorcery speed, so we cannot activate that. So what will it be, opponent? Will you give us a victory? Please, 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 please. No touchy. No touchy our creatures. Okay, breathe your last. Can still sacrifice it so that they don't get any life. So sacrifice here. Terramana down. No life gain for you. And hit them exactly for it. Take action, please. Drain them and boink. Gotcha. Ah, Drossclaw is really good. Draining the opponent exactly for the life that we need. So at least we have 2 wins now. That's good. So let's go for the third one. Ooh, you're almost gold now. Very nice. It slows down a lot when you hit platinum, but until then, just go nuts. Especially in the quick plays. In the best of ones, you get still two nice points for every win, and lose only 1 when you lose. Afterwards, I would definitely recommend going into best of 3. So, game number 4 against Bogfrog. No, game number 5 already. Ooh, we are 2-2. With another solid opener. We are on the draw with a lot of removal. Could play Gravedig for 2, make it a zombie. But they would definitely love me to get my creatures back. Okay, another Gravedig. So, let's go search for another mountain. Fix our mana as much as possible. Get all of our juice out of the deck. Okay, opponent with the tapped land tribal, we pass for now. Don't really see me playing the grave deck just for the 2/2s. Might be a mistake. But yeah. Okay, Evangel of the Ancestors. Envoy of the good stuff. We'll definitely Fang Flames that card. This card is way too much. Let's see what else they want to play. Yeah, not carving out with the grave deck might be a big mistake here. Could have gotten a lot of damage in. Okay, there's the Dream Drinker, that's good. So let's play the Vampire. Could play the Chthonian Nightmare too. But I want to play the Nightmare when I got some value, so I think I'll pass for now. Maybe just adapt. And trade with the Unicorn. Let's see what they have. We got 2 grave decks, so I think it's rather good to trade with the Vampire. Okay, Glyph Elemental is really good for them. They make a 4-3, 4-4. Ay ay ay. Not being able to trade for the Unicorn or the Elemental sucks. But yeah, I'll have to take it as is. They hit me for 4. We will definitely adapt right now. Want to use my mana as much as possible. Okay, Skyclaw is nice. Let's drop the land here, go hit in for free. Oh, I can brief your last opponent. Kinda want to do that though on the attack. And we could raise them. If they don't give their creatures haste, I think just smacking in with the 4-4 is still okay for them. It's... Ah, they've got the Aether Spike too, that sucks. But raising our lifelinker is not so easy. So it should be still okay. And we also can get it back with the grave deck. So let's see how bad this will be. Death Defiler. Draws 2 and discards. Okay, what can we do? Cranial Ram is kinda okay-ish. Defiler is bad, but the Unicorn is way worse. Glyph Elemental also sucks. They have so many good threats. Could try to hit in for some damage, but the Unicorn Glyph Elemental is way too bad for me. Could just play the grave deck, get us some stuff back. Kinda like playing the Cranial Ram though. Just get a jump blocker out there. Maybe remove the big creature next turn. Them having the Aether Spike was really bad. And I think the Nightmare not too bad with all of the jump tokens from our living weapon. So that's still okay. Okay, Skittering Precursor. Before they mentor, I guess I have to get rid of the Unicorn right now. Don't want them to grow their board even more. They get a free attack with the Glyph, which sucks. But yeah, that's that. Cannot double block really. Don't really want to take 9 though. So let's jump here. Bestow is such a broken ability. And now the Kite too. Come on, remove it from the top. Glasswing is nice. Does not really raise nearly well enough. Still rather good. They have so many big creatures, that sucks. That sucks a little bit too much. H-Grace Chapel also comes into play tapped. So I can hit them for 5 with the Glasswing Grace. They may just jump. Hit me back for another 12. Yeah, I still have to play it like this. Otherwise, just go in with the Dream Drinker and pray that it's good enough. They jump, pump, and attack. They have to top deck something good. Otherwise I might be able to stabilize with the grave deck. But yeah, definitely not the spot where I want to be. Emissary of Soulfire, yikes. They already have a lot of big creatures, so it's not too bad. But getting in with one big creature and giving it Exalt, that's too bad for me. Exalted counter does only do something if I attack. I would have attacked with everything. They definitely have to pressure me with the damage here. Just attacking with one creature really does not do too much. Keeping the Glyph Elemental back is good for them. But I've picked up the Flare of Malice, so that's good. Sacrifice a non-token black creature. So that's a bit of a no-no. Yeah, I think I just have to play the Flare for the normal cost. Oh! I'm stupid. Flare of Malice forces them to sacrifice. Oh, whoopsie daisy. That's a sacrifice effect. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'll have to stay back on defense now. This sucks. I have to read my cards better. But still, them sacrificing the Death Defiler is still okay. Would have loved to get with Drave the Thriving Skyclaw back and get another block on board. But yeah. No punts detected so far. They can get me down to 5, I can get back up to 10. Okay, I can just jump block, they get me down to 2. This sucks. Yeah, no blocks here. Dreamdrinker is my out. And my lifeline. Yeah, they can re-equip, but it's not too bad. What kills me is the Precursor. I'm not hitting my 6th land. So what now? What now? Definitely have to attack. Definitely need a flying blocker. Yeah, I think I just have to go in with the Dreamdrinker. Keeping it back on defense does not do anything to me. If I'm playing this Skyclaw on 7... If I drop deck removal, I'm dead. Otherwise I can just jump with the Skyclaw. Otherwise, what else can I do? Can jump block with the Skyclaw, can block the spawn. Yeah, they just attack with the Glyph Elemental again, I have to jump block once again. Yeah, let's play it like this. If they top deck removal, I'm dead either way, so it doesn't really matter. Having 2 flyers is nice, but yeah. Okay, I don't get it. Ah, okay. And they sacrificed the spawn. That was a big oops, okay. That kills me. Okay. That was another punt and the last punt of the day. After this draft I have to call it. Whoops, this is the wrong record. But yeah, definitely should not have attacked there. That was a big misplay on my part. Totally forgot that they could sacrifice the spawn token. That just kills me. Kills me outright. But otherwise I think we're still dead, because they just equipped to the Precursor. As you can see, it's a 4-4. Got me dead in the air. Yeah. Not hitting the removal from the top really sucked. And also the Glyph Elemental on 3 with all of the lands. Yeah, that was really bad. Bestow is really strong, so keep that in mind. Bestow saves your creature and also gives you a lot of value. So here we are with the deck evaluation. What do I think about the deck? How did we do? Got a lot of dual lands, but I like me a lot. Play those often, play a lot of them. Having little land count in your deck is really nice. Flare of Malice was way worse than I expected. I totally forgot that this card just sacrifices your opponent's creature with the greatest mana value. Is still good. Can get the biggest spells of the opponent, but yeah, you just suck if they have more threats than you can answer. Dread Mobile only good if you have a lot of token makers. Definitely not good in this deck. Skyclaw was especially good in our 2 wins. Otherwise, it's just a solid filler. I like me some flyers with some pump spells or some pump equipments like the Cranial Ram, so that's good. We played a lot of removal, did not see too much of it, unfortunately. Yeah, we only have one hard removal spell in the Breath You Last, so I think that's a little bit too unimpactful. Otherwise, I think, especially with our curve, we had some option to win more games. Otherwise, it's just a mediocre black-red deck. Could have gone into black-white with the Hexgold Sleeve, the Glyph, the Metastatic Evangel. We also had 2 Sevine's Reclamation, which is rather nice, but no really good payoffs, in my opinion. Could play the deck also like this. Just get on all of your white cards, and I think it would have been the same. Had to cut 2 of our removal spells, so keep that in mind. On the removal side, we might have been a lot worse. On the other side, I think with our Adept creatures, I think cards like the Metastatic Evangel definitely better. Hexgold Sleeve also quite good as an aggressive creature and the Glyph Elemental. So we might have been able to maybe outrace the opponents a little bit more. I think both decks are mediocre and not too good. And as you can see, there are a lot of powerful decks in this format, so don't be too sad about it. Would have maybe played it like this. A little bit more recursion, a little bit more value. But otherwise, I think our artifact suite was still okay. Nonetheless, let's send this deck to the heavens. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next draft. So give me my yummy yummy gems. Om nom nom. Pity packs achieved. See you soon. And for all my Twitchers, I will call it a day. I still have to do some groceries, and it's already 5 PM on my side, so still only have 1 hour left to get my groceries done for today. We are already 5 hours into our stream for the day, so I think calling it quits is definitely fair. Did a lot of our daily achievements. If you haven't done so, you can still draft Modern Horizons. We also have the Brawl Metagame Challenge for those of you who want to burn some gems. I definitely don't recommend it, especially if you play with zero budget or free to play. Otherwise, if you are a player like me, have played for a million years, it's a very nice option to just splurge a little bit and get a lot of value for a little bit of investment. But expect the competition to be really competitive, especially competitive Brawl is really obnoxiously strong. But yeah. Jason got whooped by his liver deck. You love to see and read that. That's nice. Don't fret about it. Just go next. Your life gain deck looks awesome, by the way, Jason. So keep it up. I will raid another channel. I think you deserve it. So let's have a little look. Who will be raiding today? Could just... Let's have a look. Following. Who are we following? Who is online? Ooh, Bloody Sunday drafts a little bit of the Arena Direct, makes a little bit of sealed action. Otherwise, Eckley plays some qualifiers. And else, Crookies plays the Metagon Challenge, so there is something. Do we have the smaller size channels that we can support? Definitely can. Otherwise... I think I will be raiding Bloody Sunday. An awesome German streamer. Really nice person. And you can learn a lot of decision making. Only streams in German, so that's that. But otherwise, I think it's rather nice. So let's raid Bloody Sunday. I see you all tomorrow, same time, same station. 12 PM is the gospel. And until then, behave and have a nice day wherever you are on the world. See you soon. Love you all. Bye bye.